Two new moves got just added, which is fitting towards what we saw already before with Glaciate, which was a signature move for Kyurem. We also know the signature moves for Reshiram and Zekrom in the code. Here, Fusion Bolt, electric type move, 45 energy, 90 power. This is a Side Strike clone. For PvE, if you know what this does, I have no idea. I don't think it's that good because like 100 energy moves are usually not as good in PvE either. I think it's like 50, which is like the best what you can have there. And for Fusion Fire here, Fusion Fire? Is it Fusion Fire? It's Fusion Flare, right? I think it's Fusion Flare. I think that's a mistake on their part. You're going to have the exact same sets, basically. It's a clone from each other, and it's, I mean, like, Side Strike is a strong move, so let's see what this can do for Zekrom and for Reshiram. Here, we're going to see the moveset. You have Crunch, Wild Charge, and Dragon Breath usually. For the Master League here, now we have Fusion Bolt instead. If you don't know what the electric type moves do in total, you're going to see here that a Wild Charge, which this Pokemon learns already, has actually a higher DPE than Fusion Bolt. Does 10 more damage with the same energy, but has this 100% chance to drop your defense by 2 stages. But honestly, getting the same energy and still doing that much damage while usually you get farmed out anyway, I think Wild Charge still might be a little bit better for Zekrom. You actually could argue that they maybe should have made Fusion Bolt, like it's not in the game yet or whatever I think, but they could have given Fusion Bolt and the other move as well, like Fusion Flare, 100 damage instead of 90, and I think it would have been fair because then it's basically like a Wild Charge but without the drawback. But for like a signature move, I think it's pretty decent because it wouldn't make them like overpowered at all. We're going to take a look on what it changes, and you're going to see here that with Fusion Bolt on the right side, you're going to lose against Zacian, you're going to lose against Lugia, you're going to win against MEweedle because I think it's like a little bit more consistent as you can just go straight for this move. So stuff going to change, but it's not that crazy. I actually didn't take a look at Ultra League yet, but I can take a look at the Ultra League now as well. I don't think there's going to be anything good now either here, but I don't think it changed. Oh, I changed. Okay, we're going to take a look at Ultra League really quick as well. I don't think there's any bigger difference either. Yeah, you actually won more with Wild Charge, so it seems like Wild Charge is still going to be the better move for the Zekrom. Let's take a look at Reshiram. Reshiram's moveset usually is Crunch and Overheat instead. Still Dragon Breath here as fast move, of course. Overheat is a little bit different compared to the move Wild Charge. Overheat still needs 55 energy, but also does 130 damage, so 40 more damage than the move Fusion Flare. Fusion Flare is basically the same damage as Flamethrower, but with 10 less energy, which is a very decent move. Like, don't get me wrong, this move is very, very good. But again, you basically lose like 40 damage here for just 10 energy. Yes, you don't get double debuffed in your attack, but yes, this is more consistent, but again, it does not really seem to be that great either. Here you see it's basically the same matchups. You now win against Mewtwo, which I think is wrong anyway. I think that's just a P-poke thing because you're just gonna go for Crunch anyway, and Crunch is also 45 energy. So I think it's just here they got the Crunch debuff while you didn't get it here. I think there's just like randomness in the calculation here, so I think Mewtwo doesn't even change. Against Zacian, now you lose, and against MEweedle you win because it's more consistent, I guess, and against Togekiss you lose now because you don't have a nuke for it. Again, it doesn't seem to be that good either here. And yeah, let's take a look real quick on what changes really in terms of the battle rating. We're going to see here the Wild Charge version of Zekrom. Battle rating, here you see the average rating here from this Pokemon. That's basically what you kind of want to take a look at. Also the win and loss ratio at the end. You're going to see that you're going to lose 3 more games. You're going to drop your average rating by 15, which is a lot. 500 is basically neutral. So like you're going to lose basically only with that. For the Reshiram, you're going to see that this is the Overheat moveset here right now. Going to have 479, and with a Fusion Flare you actually also lose an average of 9 here. So it does look like this is not really an upgrade, which is actually sad because I thought it would be. Very good move in general though, otherwise, like just having this as a charge move is like, I mean, Side Strike clone, what do you really want to say against it? But it doesn't really have the Pokemon, mainly I think because the fast move doesn't generate energy fast enough that you basically get to 2 moves or 3 moves anyway, so it doesn't really matter how much energy they have. Usually you just get to 1 move anyway and that's it. so I think it doesn't really help it just because of the fast move at all, like alone there. I hope that they change Fusion Flare and Fusion Bolt a little bit, just give it either 5 or 10 more damage, or give it 5 less energy, which I think would have been even better. Make it like 90 to 40. I think that would be very, very good, because I think like this doesn't just it doesn't change anything, it doesn't really help the Pokemon. I still most likely would showcase it, but most likely just in the Ultra League, because I don't see why I would showcase it in the Master League. It doesn't seem to be very good. But yeah, that's going to be it for the video. Thanks all for watching. I cannot even talk anymore. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, and I hope I see you in the next one. Bye.